Hello. How are you feeling? Okay. Yeah, no problem at all. This is something new. I've been doing at-home visits for cranial nerve exams. Absolutely. Yep, I have all my bag of stuff here that we're going to need for the cranial nerve exam. So if you'll just give me a few seconds here, just unpacking, get everything ready just on the table. Side chart here at some point for sure. Yes, and we'll need to take some measurements as well here. So got this for the eye chart as well. These are for the gauze, just in case, you never know. And we've got my handy stethoscope here, as well as the light for our test as well. There we are. I feel like I'm in full gear now. Okay, so I think we'll just get started with taking a look at your breath, your breathing, and your heart, okay? Okay. So now I'm just going to come in here and just going to listen in on your heart as well as your breathing. So just take a couple of small deep breaths in for me, in and out, okay? Excellent. Perfect. I'm just going to check on the other side as well. And just take a couple deep breaths in and out for me. Perfect, everything sounds good there. Okay, and you made this appointment just because you're worried some of your cranial nerves were out of sorts? Yes, okay. That won't be a problem at all. We will get right down to it and we will get to the bottom of any issues that you may have, okay? Dr.Relaxa is here for you. Okay, so let's get started. I think you said the most thing that you were noticing the most was your taste. You feel like you've lost your taste. Okay. So what we'll do is I have a couple vials here. It has 5 compartments within the bottle. Can't really see them, but all 5 compartments are there, and they are different tastes within all of the different sections, okay? So we're going to make sure that you can taste all the different kinds of taste, okay? All those different kinds of tastes. Give it a little shake in this first section here. Just make sure it's on here. So it only releases just that one taste, okay? working there. And if you'll just stick out your tongue for me, and I will just give this a spray. Okay, and are you ready? Here we go. And can you tell me if you can taste that or not? You can, okay. And what exactly is it that you taste? Yes, that one is correct. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next one now. Just going to make sure that this second section is ready for the taste testing. Are you ready for the second one? You'll just stick out your tongue. Okay, perfect. Give it a good shake as well. And here we go. Now, can you tell me you taste that flavor? Excellent, okay. And can you tell me what that flavor is? Yes, that is correct. Okay, well, you are doing well so far, so let's move on to the next one, okay? Okay, we'll just make sure the third section is ready for the taste test here, okay? There we are. Okay, and if you're ready, if you can just stick out your tongue for the third test here. Good, okay, and here we go. Now, can you tell me, can you taste that? Good, good, yes. And what does it taste like exactly? That is correct, yes. Mango, banana, strawberry. That is correct. Good job. That is right. It seems like so far your taste buds are on perfect level, and the cranial nerves within your mouth seem to be working perfectly. We will move on to the fourth now. I'll move it over to this next section here, because these last two flavors are a little different than the first three, okay? They're going to be a little bit more specific. Okay, and if you're ready for the fourth one, if you'll just stick out your tongue for me. Perfect, and we are going to just give it a couple sprays here, and here we go. Very, very good. And can you tell me, can you taste that? You can kind of taste it. Okay, that's good, that's good. Can you taste it enough to tell me what it tastes like? Yes, Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Unami seaweed sapphire. That is correct. That is quite the taste. I'm surprised you were able to detect it at all. Your palate is quite remarkable, I must say. Now, this last one is a really tricky one. So let's see if we can stump you with this one. Because at this point, your cranial nerve is perfect. We're going to move on to the fifth and last section of the bottle here, okay? We're just going to tap it to activate it here. Good, good. Good, there we go. And this is the fifth and final test. Are you ready? Good, good. And just stick your tongue out for me. Okay, and here come the sprays. Yes, a lot is needed for this one. A lot of sprays because it's just such a subtle taste. And now for the question, can you taste this flavor? Okay, and the final question, can you tell me what that flavor is? It is remarkable that you are able to deter that. That is clam chowder of the South Side style, exactly how it is. I cannot believe you even got down to the style of it. This is incredible. But everything looks fantastic with that cranial nerve, so we'll just move along and see if your other ones are just as great, okay? Perfect. I think to start with the next one, I'm just going to measure your cranial nerves real quick, okay? We're going to measure them, and I'm going to tell you just how much they measure for, okay? So I'm going to just come in close here. Don't mind me while I measure your cranials. I'm just going to pop this on my shoulder, actually. I'm even just going to set that down behind me there. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. And we're just going to measure some of your cranial nerves here, okay? So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 27, 28, 29, 44, 62. So that's 62 cranial nerves I'm seeing. 62 cranial nerves I'm detecting. So we're just going to measure out some more here, okay? So we're just going to keep counting. 1, 2, 4, 2, 5, 6, 4, 9, 5, 2, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, just back on this side here. 20, 29, 32, 67, 209. It looks like 207, 206, and 205, 204, 203, 202. Oh no, I'm counting the wrong way. Okay, let's go try this way. Try this way right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Some number I'm not familiar with. 92, 85, 62, 75, 10, 7, 2, 7, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 333, no, 3,033, no, 33,003, 62 and 75. And then we go and measure one of these cranial nerves over here just by themselves. And it's just this small little one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to just measure. We're going to go like this, okay? I think we've gotten a lot of the measurements we're going to need. So now we're just going to tackle the last few here. This is such a long one. Wow. Oh, I have to use the entire tape measure. Okay. Okay, so we've got... Here, I'll show you as we go. Well, you can't see it. Actually, there we go. Now you can see it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 82, 97, 54, 56, 52, 54, 59, and 60. That's the longest cranial nerve I've ever encountered in my entire professional existence here. Okay, and I just think there's just the one last little nerve here. Sorry, I forgot about this one. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. 2, 3, 4. And now just the little millimeter parts here. We're going to use this other side. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Then we go like this, and 62 in total. So that's perfect there. So we've gotten all those measurements there. So we can move on to the next test for the cranial nerve here. And I think the next one we'll start with... You know what? I think we're going to start with the smell tests, okay? So this vial, very much like the little water bottle there with the tastes in it, this little bottle contains 5 sections of different smells, okay? Different fragrances that it lets out as soon as I open the lid, okay? As soon as I open the lid, okay? And like the other ones, it needs to be preset each time. So we'll be doing some tapping as well as some bottle rolling here just to get it to move on to the next one, okay? There we go. And the first one is here. And I'm just going to do a little dropper over just like this to drop into the bottle so that the smell wafts over to you, okay? Just to make it a little bit more easier for you, okay? Perfect, okay. So here is the first one here. And if you'll just give this a smell real quick as the drops fall. And can you smell that? Good, okay. And are you able to tell me what that scent is? Not quite, no. Not quite. This one was just a hint of metallic, a hint of steel, okay? So we're looking for more metal in that family for smells, okay? But we can move on to the next one. But it is important that you did smell it, and your answer wasn't totally off basis, so I think we're still in the clear when it comes to your cranial nerve, okay? So we're just gonna move on to the next one now, okay? second one here all ready for you. So now, make sure we get the excess off so none drips on you. Okay, and the same. Ready? Just take a few sniffs as the drops drop. Okay. Good. Excellent. Excellent. And can you tell me what that smelled like? Good. Good. Yes, that is correct with that one. Good. I'm glad to hear. That one was more banana infused straw apple banana. Okay? Yeah, and I know what you're wondering, 2 different kinds of bananas. This world we live in. Okay, so we're going to move just on to the next one now, that third one, okay? And we're going to activate the bottle just to get it to give us that next scent that we need, okay? Perfect, good. There we go. We've got the third scent ready to go here. And we're just going to have you sniff as the drops fall here. Okay? Good. Very good. Okay. And now, are you able to smell? Good. Good. And can you tell me what that smell is? No, not quite. I'm sorry. No, this one was deer musk. Yes, deer musk. Very, very faint scent. Like the taste tests, these ones will get a little bit more challenging. So don't feel bad. We've got 2 more to go, so I'm sure you'll be able to get the other ones. Let's make this the next one here, okay? And we're going to turn it over here. Good, there we go. Very nice. We've got these ready. The drops are ready. And if you'll just give it a smell as the drops fall here, okay? Just as the drops fall. Now, can you tell me if you are able to smell that smell? Okay, good. Yes, I'm glad you're able to smell it. And can you tell me what that flavor is? What that smell is? That is correct. Motorbike oil, motorcycle oil. You are correct. A lot of these are in those general ones, except for the fruity one, of course, because you always need at least one different in the batch, you know. And we are on the last smell here. So let's get moving on to that one. Okay, we are going to move it over to the next scent section in the bottle here. Okay, we have it moved over here, and if you'll just give it a quick sniff here. Good. And you're able to smell that smell, I imagine. Okay, good. And can you tell me what that smell is? Yes, it is. It's extra virgin olive oil. You got that right. That is our most challenging smell. There's almost no smell to it at all. Well, I'd say that your cranial nerves for your smelling is fantastic, because that one was the tricky one of all of them. So I think I'm satisfied with that one, with those 2 to make a good assessment. And I think we're ready to move on to the next, okay? Okay, and I think we're just going to move on to hearing now, okay? And so what I'm going to do is take these scissors and just snip on each side, okay? And I'd like you to tell me exactly how many snips you hear, okay? You've got that? Good. And tell me how many you hear, okay? Good, okay. just on this side. Okay, good. And just on this side again. Good, and just on this side once more. Good, okay. And just a couple more, just on this side. Listen very, very carefully, okay? Okay, good. And now, as I continue with these tests, I'm going to proceedingly snip away further and further, okay? And I'm going to expect that you're still able to tell me how many snips I do, okay? So you just tell me how many snips I'm doing here, okay? Okay? Good. So I'm going to start again on this side here, and I'm going to do that proceedingly. And let's begin. Good. Okay, on this side. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to continue with that on each side, but now I would like you to let me know when you can no longer hear it, okay? I'm going to get quieter with my snips, okay? Quieter as I go and proceed in either direction, okay? So I need you to tell me when you can no longer hear the snips anymore. No, don't worry about counting them, okay? Perfect, okay. Here we go. Okay, good. And just on this side. Okay, excellent. And we're just going to do it again, just on this side. Okay, good. Very good. Just go back to this side again. Good, very good. Okay, I'm glad you were able to hear that. Your hearing seems to be pretty well rounded, I must say, okay? So you're able to hear it how many times I'm able to, regardless of how fast I go, which is mighty impressive, as well as go as far as I can. And then as soon as I immediately stop, you're able to decipher that it has stopped, okay? So that is very, very, very good for that cranial nerve, I must say. Okay, so we're going to continue forth on to the next one, and that one will be we'll start with the eyes first, okay? So we're going to use a bit of the light pen here, okay? Okay, good. What? I'm sorry. What's that? The eye chart. Yes, we'll be doing that one after. Oh, you're not great with that, your eyesight, you're saying? Okay, yeah, we can definitely skip the eye chart and save it for another appointment if you want to come in directly with that or another at-home visit. Okay, yes, we can definitely make a separate eye appointment. So we're just going to focus mostly with the light then today, okay? And we're just going to make sure that you're able to see the light come into your peripheral vision, as well as following the light too, okay? And as well as focusing on a fixed position while the light travels around you, okay? Alright. So to start, I'm just going to have you follow the light. Just very, very follow it to the, just to follow it. It's going to start off slower, very slow. And I'm just going to be checking out around your eyes as they move in different directions, okay? So just keep focused on the light. Okay. Having a look at your eyes here. Okay. And I'm going to come in a little closer here. Okay. Okay, good. Your eyes are responding very, very well. They're responding very well. Yes, keep following. Good, good, good. And now I'd like you to tell me when the light goes out of your peripheral vision, okay? Good. 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 Yes. Good. Well done. Well done. Yep. Yep, just keep telling me. Excellent. Yes, fantastic. Okay. Okay. I'm just taking a look at your eyes while I do this. So just keep focused and tell me exactly when it leaves your peripheral vision here. Okay, perfect. This is looking really good, okay? Good, okay? And now I'm going to have you focus on my finger here, okay? Focus on the top of my finger. And I'm going to try and distract you with the light as much as I can. My finger will stay still for the most part. You'll see some movements just so I can see different parts of your eyes, okay? And then we will continue forward with the eye exam, okay? We'll move on to the next one. So just keep focused on this one right here. Okay, good. And I'm just going to try and distract you with the light here, but don't allow it to distract you or to take your eyes off that finger, okay? You're doing really well. Great job. Good, good. Yes, that's perfect, okay? Yes, excellent. Your eyes are looking very healthy and responding very well to all the tests that we've administered. Okay, good. Your eyes don't seem to be having issue following the finger as well while trying to be distracted by the light. Good, that's what I like to see with this test especially, because then I know you have full mobility, full range, and full ocular awareness with your eyes there, okay? Good, everything looks great there. And we will move on to the last section of the cranial nerve, which is just the touch sensations, okay? And today we'll be using just this instrument here, okay? And I'll just be poking different parts of your face here, okay? And just tell me which part I'm poking and that you can actually feel it, of course, okay? So we're just going to get started with that. Okay. And I'm just going to begin, and just close your eyes for me and just... Okay, and you can feel that on your forehead. Good. And what about here? You can feel that? Okay, good, good. And what about just on this side? can feel that there too. Perfect. And what about just right here? You can feel that poking your eye right there? Okay, good. Good, that's good for your cranial nerve for sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and tap right here. You can feel it on your forehead, okay? And how about here? You can feel that there too. Okay, what about right here? You can feel that there, just on your chin there. Okay, good, good. Okay, and what about right here? You can feel it. You can feel that tapping on your ear there. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, and what about just right here? You can feel me tapping on your other ear. Good, good. And what about just right here? Yes, your top right, top left of your forehead. Okay, perfect. Trick, I was tapping on both actually, so that is perfect. You seem to have an excellent handle on all your cranial nerves. So I think my visit here is done. So I guess I will just pack up my stuff and head on out. Yes, your analysis looks great. I will bring everything back, but everything looks wonderful with all your cranial nerves. Every section you seem to be doing perfectly in, okay? Excellent, fantastic. So I'm just going to pack up my little bag here, okay? And then I will be on my way and out of your hair. And we'll just put these just on the side here. And just the last item just right there. Okay. Well, I hope you feel a little better from how you were feeling. It seems like there's no issues with your cranial nerves. If you seem to have any other specific areas that are bugging you, please feel free to make an appointment. Again, with an at-home appointment or an in-the-office one with me, okay? Okay, great. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I will see you next time. Take care.